Hey everyone, Dan here. Before we get into it, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. And keep in mind that these are my own thoughts, opinions, and ideas. These are not meant to be, nor should you take them as investment or trading advice in any way, shape, or form. Do your own due diligence, put in the work for yourself, and make your decisions based on that. Enjoy.
All right, folks, here we are on Monday, February 26th. We're going to take a look at Zoom today. So with earnings coming up, I thought we would come and take a look and see where Zoom might hit some support or resistance, if it booms or busts, and also some levels even if it moves sideways. So let's see where things stand. So first of all, if it really flies, and this isn't necessarily all in one day, though I suppose it's possible. But if it really flies, there is eventually a gap up here that's only partially filled. It's been filled up to about 89.37 or so, somewhere around there, 89.67 maybe. But it would get into that original gap at 87.59 and would fill it at about 96.48. So that would put it on a sort of a crash course with a $100 approach. So we'll see if that comes into play anytime in the near future or not. Now, shy of that, if it still takes a few pops to the upside, 74.55, 70.44, and then the nearest in level, if it's sort of sideways in either direction, 65.46, and then to the downside, 60.53. Now, I know there's a big sort of price gap here, 74.55 to 87.59. There's just not a ton to go off of that I feel super confident in. Let me put in the best I can here, though. I would say these just don't feel as strong to me for the time being. But we'll see how they sort out when some additional, or if some additional price action is put in. So I put those in, stops along the way at 79 at 81.74. And then, probably around here as well, 85.39. But I don't want to clutter up the chart too much because then it just gets hard to look at. And, I'd like to have slightly fewer levels, but have them be sort of super visible and usable. Now, I know we've covered sideways and to the upside. Now, the reason we're not pulling in a bunch of levels to the downside is there's not much on the Webull chart to the downside. You see all this previous price action, that's what we have. So we're going to do that on the think or swim side of things. So if we flip over there, I pulled in some ATR levels. It's not doing anything tremendously interesting in the channel. It had popped out of the lower bound of the channel and is sort of coming back in and is colliding in the vicinity of the mid-range of the channel today. Nothing triggering on the TTM squeeze indicator. So, those are what they are. To me, the value in this instance of the think or swim study are these potential downside levels. So these are swing levels, so this changes at the end of the month. So for the rest of February, at least, the downside here we have 59.09 is this yellow level, and that stretches all the way down here to 41.24 with a stop along the way around, that's around $50. So 59, 50-ish, and then down to about 41. Or just a bit higher than 41. And then, if things stay situated about where they are right now, those levels just shift slightly down for March. I guess this one actually comes up a little bit. So we'll see sort of if those hold or if those sort of play any part. But again, because they're a little hard to see, just a quick repeat. This yellow level, 59.08. This level here is about 50, maybe $50.10, something like that. And then this full ATR level down here is 41.24. So those are the levels that I'm going to look for if it does pull back, and then otherwise if it does push upward, these are the levels that I'm going to keep my eye on if it's sideways or to the bulls. All right, folks, I hope that your trading week is off to a good start. And as always, I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next video.